Welcome back to the Big Red Beast channel. We greatly appreciate you spending a couple minutes and watching these videos. We really do. Today, we're going to show you another truck that we've got. We call it Alec. Uh, it's a 61 Ford F700. It's, when I say 61, I guess your thoughts would be kind of like what mine was to begin with. I thought, I was going to be getting a truck with a Y block in it, and turns out somebody's already switched it over and put I guess a 331, 330, whatever you want to call them. It might be a 361, it might be whatever. But it's the FTE engine in it. The We bought this truck. Um, we bought this truck to use when we needed it, and we got some things to do to it yet. Um, its battery's dead in it right now, but anyway, it's a pretty solid old truck. It's got a little rust in the hood there, and it's got a little rust in the passenger door, but the floor pans and kick pans and everything on this truck are solid, and the cab corners and all, the steps and all, around the bottom of the door jambs and the bottom of the cab corner there where they usually are suspect to rusting. This truck is not that way. It's a pretty solid old truck. It's one of the better trucks that you'll find anyway. Um, but I'll show you around it, and you can take a look, see for yourself. Let me get out of this thing. It's super tall. The I'm gonna I'm gonna take you loose from the stand here, and if I wobble you too much, I apologize. Uh, I wanted to show you something on these trucks that I've messed with. These trucks, my daddy gave me my first vehicle. I still got it. It's Charlie the shop truck when I was 14 years old, and I've been messing with these trucks ever since, and that's a couple decades, 3 or 4, maybe 5. Yeah, 5, 4. Anyway, what I want to show you is on this rollback that we've got, the front axle. If you look between the spring and where the axle curves up here, on different trucks, and this rollback is a F700 as well. But you see how that's shaped, and I don't know if y'all have ever noticed, but on these 2-ton trucks, a lot of them, the wheels set way under the fender, and they just look crappy to me. I'm sorry, but I like for my wheels to set out toward the edge of the fender. But if you look at that right there, and you see the distance between the spring and where the curve is on the axle, and then you come over here to the 61, which is a F700, same wheels, same everything, and you look at the distance there, and you see how the arch is. It makes it longer. It's not as narrow, and so the wheels. I'm going to back up here where you can see what I'm talking about. If you see where the wheel is in comparison to the headlight, and then you come over here to the uh, rollback, you see where the wheel is in comparison to the headlight. That axle, the way it arches up with a slighter arch and it goes out further, and it puts the wheels out to the fenders like they're supposed to be. You can see how that one sets in, how this one's out. But yeah, and this truck is just like it was when we bought it. We haven't changed a thing yet. Uh, I'll open the hood. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. Let me get the hood open here. I apologize for shaking you around. Get over here on this side. You can see it's got the FTE engine in it, and this truck runs strong, but like I said, the battery's dead. What it is, they kept, when they switched it, they kept the generator on it, and instead of putting an alternator on it, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is putting a one-wire alternator on it. And let's see if I can show you if the sun don't see. It's still got the generator on it. Now this one is a 2-barrel engine. It's not a 4-barrel engine. But this truck it's solid. It is really solid. It stands up good. It's got a good tall stance to it. This door here is messed up a little bit, and you can see where the typical somebody wrapped the door around, and it's got some rust down in the bottom here. But you can see the rust here is bubbling up. But what I wanted to show you, see how the door jambs, see how solid that is, and then back here in your steps, your floor pan, it's dirty, but there ain't no rust there. And of course it's a 4-speed, it's not a 5-speed, but it's 2-speed rear, and dash and all's pretty in this thing. Seat, you know, it can stand replacing. But it's let me get back where you can see it's a flatbed, and some of the stuff we do is in our business is we do theft recovery stuff, and sometimes we need a truck just to haul a bunch of stuff, junk basically, uh, that people have stolen, and you know we're recovering it. You see, and this truck's sitting knee deep on brand new tires. Um, you can see they ain't nothing to scoff at, but you can see it's the cab corner. It's got a dent here and a dent here. We're going to fix that. Good Lord, tell we are. And then again, see how everything is right there. Then you come over here, same way, and then in here, you know, everything's solid. And you got your typical white dash. It's not really what you would call a custom cab truck. Don't got no armrest. That'll probably change. Um, but the fenders and all, they're in good shape. I'm gonna try to ease this hood down. I would fire it up, but like I said, the battery's dead. See if I can. I'm gonna step back here and show you. Here we go. You can see the stance on it compared to the rollback there. You can see where the wheels are, and the mirrors, they got them pulled in at the top. You know, they need to come out. The plan, and again, this with good Lord's help, of course, is we're going to pull it in the shop. I'm going to get the hands-free device again, so I ain't shaking y'all around. And again, I do apologize if I am. We made this video yesterday, and I had the mics on backwards, and when they posted it, it wasn't right. So let's see here. Well, there we go. Let me get you set up here. There you go. You can see it pretty good there. This truck's got new exhaust and all that on it too. It's it seems to be a pretty good old truck. So we bought it, like I said, to use. Now I will tell you, I'm kind of like J.C. Smith. Uh, my plans are always written in sand, so that it's easy enough to change them. And it could become there's a good chance that it will become a Holmes 600 wrecker. Uh, we've got we've got 3 wreckers. Don't need another one if you want to know the truth about it. But when Daddy started me in this business, I was 7 years old, and I've always wanted. And if you ever watched the Richard video, I've got a mechanical wrecker, but I wanted. We used to do work for a place out of Moxville called Revis Ford, and they had a '65 F600 with a 600 Holmes wrecker bed on it, and it was white with blue lettered. And I always thought that was the prettiest truck, except for the wheels sitting way under the fenders. And I tried to find that truck after they went out of business. And I've tried for about 5 years now to find that truck, and I've not been able to chase it down. I really wish I could find it, but I'd like to have it because I thought the world of the man that run the body shop over there. But he drove that truck from the time it was new till they went out of business, which was in, oh gosh, somewhere around 2000 to somewhere around 2000, year 2000, 2005, somewhere in that neighborhood. I can't remember exactly. And he's passed away now. Unfortunately, he passed away a couple years ago. But I talked to him, and he didn't know where the wrecker went. He said as close as he could remember, it was somewhere over in Statesville. So I just hadn't went over and rode around and looked. But we're gonna fire up the big blue beast, and Scott's got the jumper pack. We'll fire it up, and I'm like I said, I'm gonna put a 1-wire alternator on it and see if I can't make it charge better. But it'll either be a flatbed or a wrecker. Like I said, my plans are in sand. That way, when the wind blows, I'll know which way to go. I'll follow the sand. Not really, I'm picking. But yeah, this is one of the trucks and we're working on another truck right now. Hopefully by the weekend we'll have a video on another truck that we've had for several years, and we decided to put an engine in it and get it running.
Never did a video on it.
There's not there. You might have caught a glimpse of it in one of the videos, but it's blue like this truck. Only this one's a '61. It's a '64. But go ahead, and the key's in it. It's in the floorboard, Scott.
Oh, that's right.
It's not a half ton. But if you look on this door, it's got the key lock, and go to the driver's side and it don't. I guess it goes back to that thing when they parked them back in the day. They crawled across the seat and locked the doors from the passenger side. And I think all 61s was like that. I can't remember if I changed that in 62 or 63. Charlie, the shop truck's 63, but the doors has been changed on it, so I don't remember. I've got the original doors out there, but I don't remember what they were. But we're going to fire it up for you and let you hear it run. As Matt would say, contact. How's that? This old truck runs really good. We got a problem with the left rear brake. One of the springs, something broke, and it's hanging. It'll back up, but it won't pull forward. The brake shoes are hung up in the drum. And we've been working on this other truck, and it took time to fix this one yet. See if it'll pull forward, Scott. See if it'll pull forward. Well, look at there. That's cool. Pull forward one more time. All right. Well, we're still going to have to pull it apart because I bet if you touch the brakes, see if it'll pull forward now. Did it lock up? Yep. It locked up again. When you touch the brakes, it locks up. And I guess it has to sit there a couple days and before it come back around. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video and this truck. I hope you get to see more of this truck. We plan on painting it. I think I'm going to paint it white. It'll either be white or red. If I want to paint it white, like Charlie. Wow, like Charlie the shop truck. The rest of our trucks, except for one rollback, are red. And I think on these old trucks I'm gonna do them white. I ain't positive about that, but we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, my plans are like the sand; they blow around a lot. But anyway, I appreciate you watching. As always, we really appreciate it, and we'd appreciate it if you would click, like, subscribe. We would really appreciate it because y'all are how the channel grows. And if there's something else that you've seen that you want to know more about, just let us know, and with good Lord's help, we'll let you know about it. And enjoy the rest of your day or night or morning, whatever it is that you're watching this video. And thank you, and I hope the good Lord blesses your day.
God bless.